Welcome back to Go Explore Beyond, the channel all about travel, self-guided tours, and insider tips, where we show you how to get the most out of every trip. I'm your host, Mateo. Join Kim and I today as we make mushy peas out of London. In this episode, we're tackling London's most famous landmarks, top eats, and unforgettable views, all in one epic day. We've planned your perfect route so that you won't waste a minute in the rain, because we did all that for you.
London weather. Woo!
Let's be honest, London can feel a bit overwhelming, especially when you're short on time. That's where good planning makes all the difference. Lucky us, and now lucky you, on my birthday cruise on board the Celebrity Apex out of Southampton, we stayed the night before and 2 nights after, right here in London. We came, we saw, and we conquered to design you the best full-day itinerary of London. A very easy, totally walkable, self-guided tour complete with many of the top sites and attractions, and one that gives you a real taste of London, quite literally. What do I mean by real taste? Well, you'll experience London in its element, rain and all, while sampling some of our favorite local eats. Stay right here with us, because today we're doing 6 iconic stops, 2 bridges, 1 market, and hundreds of hidden stories along the way. London can be divided into 3 main parts. You got the West End, this is where you find Covent Garden or the Theatre District, Leicester Square. Then you got Westminster, that's your Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, Westminster Abbey of course. And finally, the historic City of London, that's Tower Bridge, Tower of London, and so on. Today we're taking you on a whirlwind tour through the City of London, visiting 6 must-see sites and attractions on this super walkable self-guided tour, designed by yours truly. And stick around till the end, because we're going to drop even more insider tips, including the scoop on the best times to travel, and worst, where to stay, eat, and so much more. Now, right this way. Our first stop of the day really sets the tone. Soaring domes, brilliant views, and 528 steps to an epic reward.
Here we are at St. Paul's Cathedral, a pretty spectacular place. We're super excited to start our day here. At 365 feet, about 111 meters, it was ruling the London skyline for about 1,400 years. We're super excited. We got our tickets through Get Your Guide, audio tours. We're heading in shortly, and we're going to be making our way right to the top.
Designed by the legendary Sir Christopher Wren, this architectural masterpiece has graced London's skyline since rising from the ashes of the Great Fire. Step inside and you'll be surrounded by intricate craftsmanship of a soaring dome and centuries of history, each detail telling a story. At about 100 feet, or roughly 30 meters above the cathedral floor, you'll find the first of St. Paul's famed galleries, the Whispering Gallery. Its flawless acoustics create an incredible effect. Simply whisper against a curved wall and it can be heard clearly on the opposite side. The only thing here, no photos or videos allowed. After climbing 376 steps, we find ourselves in the Stone Gallery for our first views. At 173 feet high, the city literally unfolds beneath you. From this stunning vantage point, you can see the Thames winding its way through London, the iconic Gherkin building, aka 30 St. Mary's Axe, and even historic church spires peppered across London's skyline. Many people will stop at the Stone Gallery because, to be honest, the views are good enough. But trust us, the real reward waits at the Golden Gallery. Just a heads up though, the climb can be quite challenging, especially for anybody with mobility issues or fear of small spaces. The staircase is steep and winding, and once you reach the top, the outdoor gallery is surprisingly tight as well. And finally, after 528 heart-pumping steps, we've conquered the summit. The Golden Gallery at 280 feet high, roughly 85 meters.
So here we are at the top of St. Paul's Cathedral, this balcony. And we just climbed 528 steps. Very humbling experience. It's not for everybody, but this balcony up top here is absolutely incredible. Look at this.
This golden trim balcony circles the very top of St. Paul's Dome, delivering 360-degree panoramic views that stretch for miles across London's skyline. Looking southeast, from the walkie-talkie, your eyes are drawn to the Shard, London's tallest skyscraper, piercing the sky with its sleek glass facade. Moving the view slightly north from the Shard, the Gherkin comes back into focus. Known for its elegant bullet-shaped design and diamond-patterned glass, the Gherkin stands amidst a cluster of modern towers, symbolizing London's financial district.
What goes up must come down.
Insider tip number 1. Watch your step, take your time, and be considerate of others, especially when passing or stopping for photos. If you have any mobility issues, once again, or feel uncomfortable in confined spaces, it's best to think twice before doing the Golden Gallery. Descend to the crypt to see the tombs of notable figures in British history, including Lord Nelson and Sir Christopher Wren himself. Insider tip number 2. Best to explore the galleries and the crypt systematically. We recommend going nave, Whispering Gallery, Golden Gallery, Stone Gallery, and finish with the crypt and the toilets because by then, I'm sure you'll need one. On that note, those can be found by the crypt before exiting.
So if you're heading to the St. Paul's Cathedral, there's a few tips that I want to leave you with. Number 1, you don't need to leave your selfie stick at home. You can put it in your bag, but there are no selfie sticks allowed in the entire place. Number 2, there's no photography or video allowed during service or in the silent gallery, which is the middle deck that you're going to be going to. And number 3, when you're going up the stairs to the top, try to stay to the left. You may have people that are slightly rude about it. If you are slightly elderly and you need to stick on the right just because of the railing, then do so.
From sacred to sleek, cross London's most futuristic bridge with views that still take your breath away. En route to the Borough Market, we cross the pedestrian-only Millennium Bridge, which connects St. Paul's Cathedral to the Tate Modern and Shakespeare's Globe. Pause mid-bridge for panoramic views of the Thames, the Gherkin, Tate Modern, and of course, Kimmy, even more modern. Did you know? The Millennium Bridge earned its Wobbly Bridge nickname just 2 days after opening in June of 2000, when 90,000 pedestrians caused it to sway up to 70 millimeters. Apparently, this was due to synchronous lateral excitation where people unconsciously marched in step, amplifying the vibrations. Crazy, right? Hungry yet? Because Borough Market is where London's flavors come alive. Fish and chips, oysters, and crumbled dreams start here. Just a short 10-minute walk from the bridge, or about 800 meters, brings you to the Borough Market, London's ultimate food paradise and an absolute must for any foodie visiting the city. This iconic market has been around since the 13th century when it served as a bustling hub for local traders. And here's a fun fact, the Market Porter pub starts serving beer as early as 6 a.m., a tradition that goes all the way back to the days when porters finished their night shifts unloading ships. Today, we're going to give you the lowdown on all 5 places we ate at in the Borough Market. First up, an absolute classic. When in London, you have to start with fish and chips. And fish, with an exclamation mark, serves one of the best. The fish here is sustainably sourced, perfectly battered, and crisp to golden perfection. Pair it with chunky chips and a little lemon, not even a local pigeon can get in the way of Kimmy enjoying hers. Next, Furness Fish and Game. Though it looks like they make a mean paella, and they likely do, for a surprise that wows even London locals, big, juicy mussels cooked fresh right in front of you. They're packed with garlic, herbs, and incredible flavor. Seafood fans, just give them a little squeeze of lemon because, well, why not? And you'll be smiling through every shell, especially when you pair this with, again, crispy golden fries that, again, will steal the show. You thought Kim was in heaven before? Just wait. For a true taste of the sea, don't miss Richard Howard's oysters. The Howard family has been harvesting oysters for over 7 generations, bringing the essence of the British coast straight to your plate. Enjoy these fresh oysters with a dash of Tabasco, a squeeze of lemon, or any one of the dressings that they have, like classic mignonette, which is apparently vinegar and shallots, or even chili options, or any of the pickled ginger blends that they have. Not a seafood fan? How about some classic authentic Malaysian flavors then? At Jolie, they're famous for their slow-cooked beef rendang and their laksa. Got room for dessert? This is the perfect finish. Humble crumble. Warm crumble layered with fruit, custard, and a scoop of ice cream that'll leave you crying tears of joy. From crispy fish and chips to the fresh oysters and the sweetest crumble, Borough Market proves again why London's food scene is absolutely world class. Drop in hungry, leave with stories, and lots of them. Looking for restrooms? Or as they call them in the UK, toilets? You can find them here, adjacent to Humble Crumble. Next up, a tower that marks the city's rebirth. Another short walk gets us to the Monument of the Great Fire of London, which commemorates one of the city's most defining events, the Great Fire of 1666. Standing 202 feet tall, the monument stands at the exact distance to the bakery on Pudding Lane where the fire began. Apparently, if you climb the 311 narrow spiral steps to the top, you receive an official certificate of achievement. Did you know? In the early days, the viewing platform was caged not for safety from falls, but instead to prevent desperate jumpers after several tragic incidents in the 18th century. Insider tip: the monument's hours are very specific. It operates in split shifts, open in the morning, closed for an hour at lunch, then open again in the afternoon. Need a little caffeine kick? Got some time before your date with Tower of London? Check out Roasting Plant Coffee and their Java bot on Borough High Street. Good coffee, cool robot, what else do you really need? From fire to fortress, these walls saw crowns, conspiracies, and countless secrets still echoing through history. Now, time for a little bit of that history at the Tower of London, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that gives us a glimpse into London's medieval past. This historic fortress houses the crown jewels, yeoman warders, and centuries of British history. Be sure to explore the White Tower, the oldest part of the tower, built by William the Conqueror, housing the Royal Armouries collection. Historically, the tower also hosted exotic animals like lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! But when it came to animals, all would pale in comparison to this beast over here. Now, one of the highlights. At 3 p.m., the officer of the guard steps into formation and leads a small group of soldiers toward the Byword Tower to collect the word, the daily changing of the password for after-hours entry to the Tower of London. Believe it or not, it is still used by tower staff, residents, and guards so they can move around safely after the gates are locked. Insider tip: get here a few minutes early and stand near the Bloody Tower for the best view. You'll see the guards line up in formation, inspecting each other's uniforms from head to toe, straightening belts, checking buttons, polishing boots, all of the above. Then comes a small but dramatic moment. They remove their bayonets, present arms, and prepare to march. When they arrive at the Byword Tower, the chief yeoman warder, dressed in his red and gold uniform, is waiting for them. He hands the officer of the guard a small leather pouch containing a new password. The officer sets down his weapon, accepts the pouch with a formal nod, and salutes before carefully sharing the word among the soldiers. This simple daily ritual keeps a centuries-old security tradition alive, a quieter prelude to the ceremony of the keys that happens each night at exactly 9:53 p.m. when the tower is officially locked for the night. Make sure your ticket includes entry to the crown jewels, one of the main attractions here, and an absolute must. It features a priceless collection of crowns, scepters, and orbs that have been used for coronations since the 12th century.
Rainy London, rainy London. Time to go check out the crown jewels. Crown jewels, crown jewels, crown jewels.
And now, for London's icon, the bridge that literally lifts spirits and roads. 400 meters away or a short 5-minute walk, the grand finale, Tower Bridge. This spectacular bridge is famous for its stunning Victorian Gothic architecture and panoramic views. Did you know? On December 30th, 1952, a double-decker bus jumped the 3-foot gap as the bridge opened. Crazy, right? We arrived early for our 4:30 date with the bridge, and since tickets don't scan until 15 minutes before, we just kept walking in the rain in search of some shelter, which we never found really. And just before arriving,
Hello.
Argentina.
¿Cómo sabía? ¿Cómo sabía? No me digas, ¿en serio? ¿De qué parte? ¿De qué parte?
we realize we're all from Argentina, or as we call it, Argentina. Now, back to our tour. We recommend you start at the bridge exhibition and enjoy the interactive displays that dive into the bridge's fascinating construction and history. We also recommend that you watch the short orientation as it maps out the best route to visit the tower, saving you time later. Use the lift, the British word for elevator, to ascend to the 2 elevated walkways. Both feature glass floors for vertical inducing views over the Thames. From Tower Bridge's high-level walkways, the views stretch west to the Shard, and east to Canary Wharf's modern towers with HMS Belfast moored below. If timed right, watch the bridge lift, then stroll back and forth. Save time for the second walkway's mirrored ceiling as well. Perfect for creative photos and videos, as you can see. Insider tip. After enjoying the glass floors and lifts, follow the blue line from the south tower down to the south bank. It leads directly to the Victorian engine rooms, which were also included in our ticket. This is where you can explore the original steam engines that powered the lifts until 1976. Take time to settle in and listen to captivating stories from the builders and operators, or if you're short on time, simply browse all the wall photos, gift shop, and make sure you use, again, the toilets. We didn't plan for anything after the tour, so before too long, we were back out there in the rain with no plan. So if you find yourself in a similar situation, we recommend checking out Sammy. It's a little Lebanese restaurant not too far away. This got us out of the rain as we warmed up with some pumpkin soup and falafel. Smiles and small talk, however, sold separately, and I really mean that. And there you have it, a jam-packed day exploring some of London's top sites. 6 landmarks, 2 bridges, a market feast, and 1 rain-soaked birthday adventure later. That's London, our way. A quick recap on the day. We visited a total of 6 top sites and attractions, walking a total distance of roughly 2 miles or 3.3 kilometers between top sites, plus obviously all that exploring we did at each. Definitely lots of walking today. You might want to even check your steps. So, with many moving parts, we understand how difficult it might be to put tentative times to your admission tickets. In an effort to help you out, we've included the timed entry we had for each of our tickets. I also included average admission prices for each. Keep in mind, these can change from time to time. Now, our top 3 London tips. You don't want to forget these.
The 2 things about me that I dislike the most. 1 is crowds. 2 is the rain. When in London, fucking enjoy it.
Number 1, bring an umbrella, or expect to buy one there. That's what we did, and hey, it made for some great pictures. Number 2, don't bring cash, as London is almost 100% cashless. Number 3, expect large crowds, everywhere, always. On that note, best to buy all your entry tickets in advance to skip those lines. We always get ours through Get Your Guide, and everything is always so smooth with them. You book it, get a QR code, you scan it when you get there, it's super easy. Is that a full day or what? And we're not done yet. Got any extra time in London? Stay tuned for London's Day 2 episode. In the meantime, a few more of our favorites. Number 1, Bridge Arch Photo. Track down the iconic Bridge Arch photo spot under the Victorian Railway Arch on South Bank Bridge Road. Just a short walk from Cannon Street Station. Frame your shot through the bridge archway to capture Big Ben and the Parliament buildings in perfect symmetry. A timeless blend of Gothic grandeur and London charm that instantly elevates any travel feed. Number 2, changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. Picture this, crisp uniforms, marching bands, and centuries-old pageantry right in front of the world's most famous palace. Or at least that's what they say. But heads up, it can be cancelled due to rain. Did you know that? So best to check the schedule and have a backup plan just in case. Though we didn't have one at first, we quickly came up with a new plan and stopped by the Sanctuary House Hotel for lunch. The reviews were good, and we wanted to try those famous pies everyone keeps raving about. We ordered the Fisherman's Pie, a medley of seafood including smoked cod, salmon, and shrimp. We added a poached egg and removed all the shrimp. Didn't want to kill Kimmy and all. Trust me when I say this pie will make you feel all sorts of warm and fuzzy inside. Number 3, Westminster Abbey. This isn't just a church, this is a Gothic masterpiece. The coronation site of 39 monarchs, it's a breathtaking mix of soaring arches, ornate tombs, and centuries of history. Step inside the whispering nave and beneath the intricate vaults and you'll feel the presence of kings, queens, and geniuses. An absolute must for culture lovers. Insider tip. Don't miss the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Galleries as it showcases the Abbey's greatest treasures in a medieval triforium 52 feet above the nave, offering stunning views of the Parliament and the church interior. Number 4, the Cross Keys. If you're around Covent Garden and looking for a cool pub, look no further. Tucked away since the 19th century, this cozy gem captivates with walls crammed full of eclectic antique memorabilia, from vintage signs to quirky collectibles and faded photos that whisper stories of old London. And trust me when I say this place has a vibe. Number 5, the Shard. Elevate your London game with high tea by booking Oblix at the Shard, where panoramic views of the Thames, Tower Bridge, and skyline pair beautifully with delicate scones, clotted cream, and gourmet finger sandwiches. This place blends British elegance with a modern wow factor. Sip Earl Grey while taking in iconic landmarks from 800 feet above the city. And the team here made it even more special with birthday wishes to yours truly. Insider tip: make sure you book ahead if you want a window table. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Wondering the best time to travel? Summer, June to August, gives the warmest weather, if that's your thing. January and February are often seen as the worst months. Cold, wet, short days, fewer events, and overall, a low energy feel in the city. The plus side? Cheaper prices, of course. Late spring and early autumn, roughly May, June, and September through early October, are often the sweet spot. Mild temperature, longer days, and fewer crowds than peak summer, but still lots of events and outdoor life. Wondering where to stay? Let's dive into two incredible stays that made this city even more unforgettable. First up, Assembly Hotel, right in the heart of Leicester Square. It's modern, minimalist, and perfectly located for exploring London's iconic West End. And the price was just right. They even surprised us with a little upgrade for the second night, complete with this amazing view. Our second stop took things in a different direction. Lalite London, a luxury boutique stay inside a restored Victorian schoolhouse blending heritage charm with five-star comfort. From British elegance to that modern wow factor, both stays offered something special, each with its own little story to tell. Whether rain or shine, London shines back, proof that one day here can fill a lifetime of memories. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel tips and self-guided tours just like this one. Any questions or comments? Drop them below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time. And remember, go travel, go discover, and go explore beyond.